And a rich aura is what? Confident. Write it down. Stress-free. Confident and stress-free. And they don't care what other people think. That is a rich aura. That's what you want to be giving off. It's not desperate. It's not needy. You said cortisol free. Exactly. So you want to be giving off confidence, self-love, and all of those things. Okay? You don't care what people think. And you put yourself as a priority. All right? Literally what I teach. When you're out and about, because I get a lot of y'all asking me these questions. When you're freestyling, nobody approaches me. Well, you're not looking for anyone to approach you. You're attracting. Stay so busy, you ain't got time to be sitting around acting depressed. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up and go do something. You don't have time. Think about this. People who don't have a lot of time, people that are always in a hurry, people that are always busy, they don't have time for that. So you got too much time on your hand. You have the luxury of that. You need to get up and find some stuff to do, baby. Okay? A lot of people that have had trauma in their lives, they usually busy themselves quite frequently so that they don't have to sit down and have time to think about anything. Look, get up and make yourself busy. I don't care what you're doing. Busy yourself. I don't care what you do. Busy yourself. Go to Pilates. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Volunteer your time. Okay? Get up and do something. You got too much time on your hands. But y'all need to understand what I'm telling y'all. Invest in yourself. Stop making other people's problems your problems, because investing in yourself also means investing in your peace. If your nervous system isn't balanced enough to focus on your goals because you're making everybody else's problems your problems, that's where you mess up, baby. Okay? Stop making everybody else's problems your problems. Ask, and he'll give it to you if he likes you. If you don't, he's going to try to bargain with you. As soon as they start bargaining, or if they say no right away, dismiss. If they start bargaining, dismiss. They don't like you enough, okay? If y'all are trying to find men that likes you times 10, if they start bargaining or they say no, that's your red flag to dismiss them automatically. You're gonna sift through a lot of dust before you find one that says, okay, well, where do you want to go shopping? Let's go now. Or, okay, let's make a date. I'll meet you at the shopping center. You're going to sift through some dust before you find somebody that's going to know your value and want to invest in you. Now, it could be shopping. It could be bank account. It could be like, giving you some money or whatever. They like you. They're going to pay some bills. They're going to do whatever you need to do. Why waste your time with somebody that's never intending to do a thing for you? Some of y'all be holding on for months. Wait, tricks that men do to get you to try to chase them. Okay, get your pens and papers ready, because some of y'all don't be knowing no better. So we're going to help you. So they don't text back right away, or they'll make a date and not text that day. They want you to chase them and beg them for a date. And, whether they're married or not really trying to go on the date anyway, because y'all probably met online, they will, they will tell you, they will promise you something and never deliver. They will ghost you like the day of the date. Okay. They will also belittle you to get you to think that they're the prize, which is they're not. They will try to make you jealous with talks of other women, and they will build themselves up, but they won't spend any money. Or they'll tell you that their last girlfriend broke their heart, and now they want you to prove that you're there because of them. So this gets you to chase, not ask for no money. Also, it gets you to somewhat submit to them without them doing anything at all. Okay. And that's never the way to go. So if they make a date with you and they don't call you on that day or whatever, don't text them. Just make other plans if they don't call you by at least 1 p.m. If they don't text or call you by 1 p.m. to confirm the date, you make other plans. Okay. Or just act like you made other plans. If they ghost you and they try to come back, charge a re-entry fee. Okay. That means send them your Cash App or tell them you want to go shopping or whatever, like a re-entry fee. You don't They were waiting to see if you were going to chase them. And since you didn't, they came back around to see if they can poke their head back in if you're willing to do more than you were before. The answer is still no. Now there's a re-entry fee. Okay. If they belittle you and tell you things to make you feel less than so that they have a better chance and shot at getting you to lower your standards, you higher your standards. Okay. Once they belittle you, you higher your standards even more. Okay. They're going to hate that. They'll dismiss themselves. If they try to make you jealous with other women, act bored and unbothered and ask about the woman as if she's more interesting than he is. Okay. So if he tries to make you jealous about talking about other women or looking at other women, say, oh my gosh, I love her outfit. I really want that outfit. You should buy it for me. Because a lot of women are in relationships and they have a provider, but their provider breadcrumbs them. So you need two, or you need to start your own business. So if you have providers, then you'll never be without. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Makeup to sleep. If you are horrendous without makeup, at least leave your eyebrows on. And if your face is another color, leave your makeup on. Okay? I'm just being honest. I know a lot of ladies are extra sensitive, and I'm sorry. I mean, I don't have time. We don't have time for sensitivity. We got to get down to it, okay? Another way to reprogram yourself to be rich is to understand that you do deserve this, no matter who you are. If you feel like you deserve to live like this, you're already on the right path. Because think about all the people who make money and have money. If they didn't feel like they deserved something like this, they would have never got it in the first place. They would have stayed where they were and been content. But you got to feel like you deserve it. You know, and when you feel like you deserve something, it's because you put in work. Let's say not hard work like working for a job, but maybe working on yourself. It's all strategic. And when you feel like you've made the right decisions to get on the right path and the right opportunities have presented itself, and now you got some money in your pocket and you're not stressed out and you're around certain types of people who are generous, wealthy, and giving you advice or whatever, you know what to do with your money. And it's going to definitely lead you in the right direction. So when you do feel like, okay, I've made good decisions, I'm hanging around these type of people, if they're not better than me, they can do it, I can do it. That's what your mind is going to start doing. And so then you're going to feel like this is possible. This is what you deserve. This is not a big deal. This other person who's your same age and not as smart as you, or maybe just as smart as you, whatever, they got it. So it's possible for you as well. Then you're going to start to feel like as if you deserve it. Okay? That's what holds so many people back from having to reprogram themselves. They don't feel like they deserve anything. They've been told where to stay in their place, be happy with the ramen noodles, and clock in and shut up. That's what y'all have been trained to do, most of you guys. Y'all been trained to deal with dust, and you have to reprogram yourself. Stop thinking that they're playing with you. Stop thinking that they're lying to you. Stop thinking that they, like when they tell you, like, this is just a situationship, it ain't going no further, I don't want no marriage, I don't want no kids, I don't want no, listen to them, baby. They don't want none of that stuff, and they're telling y'all, and y'all are sitting over there acting like y'all ain't heard them. So that man don't like you. He told you he don't like you, but y'all aren't listening. He likes you well enough to roll around with you, well enough to sit there and use you. He picked you because you was a pick-me. All right? Y'all better listen to what they're saying. Just because they picked you to be stupid don't mean you're chosen. Let me repeat that. Just because they picked you to be stupid don't mean that you're chosen. They still looking. You understand? Don't be an easy target. That's right. If y'all are easy targets, don't come to me complaining, because y'all knew what y'all was doing when y'all was acting like a pick-me show over there. Okay? If in doubt, ask yourself, am I being a pick-me show? And if the answer is yes, then stop. Also means not giving out all your information to be bothered. Can't be bothered if whatever they're spewing against you or spewing out of their mouth or trying to use against you, it's not even real. Okay? So if you trauma dump on somebody and then they use your trauma against you, if it's fake trauma, it's not going to hurt. So how can you take it personally? Okay? If you don't share trauma at all and you share something else and they try to use that against you and it was a lie in the first place, how could it hurt? How could you take it personally if it's not even real? You understand? So stop giving out so much information. Stop telling people stuff, and you will never have to take anything personally because they won't have anything personal. You understand? Not even your feelings. That's your test. You test them by giving them fake news for the longest and see how long it takes them to want to use it against you. And that's how you know that if you were to give them real information, and if you were to be in a real long-term relationship with this person, how it's going to be. And you can say, now we're about this money. Now we will continue to lie. Now you will get nothing but fake news. Now I will stay unbothered, so I never have to get unbothered. You see, you set it up from the start. Staying unbothered. Because a lot of women are in relationships. They have a provider, but their provider breadcrumbs them. So you need two, or you need to start your own business. So if you have providers, then you'll never be without. Sprinkle, sprinkle.